What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? My name is Siren Frost, and today I'm doing an update video of the fated one of Unparalleled Varga Dragres. But in this video, the title will be saying Dragosleif Varga Dragres Rakshasa, because this deck has always been about Rakshasa. And until we get a new form of Varga, then this is the best we can do. But yes, so this deck is still inspired by now Inabe, obvious reasons, because this deck was once very popular with the boys and girls, and I can see why. And with Rakshasa in the play, it's going to add more fuel to the fire, pretty much. Now, without any further ado, we're going to see what we cooked up for set 11, and see if this deck fits up to people's standards at the moment, because at set 13 and 14, we're not quite sure what's going to fill up. So we're going to see what the tea is about. Now, of course, we always start with the right deck for obvious reasons, because this is now Inabe's character deck profile as character deck as well. So for the right deck, we have the energy counter. I prefer this over the generator because it's just simple for me to keep track of how much charge I have, the blast I use, and sometimes we just forget of like how much energy we did. Even me, for that matter, I keep forgetting sometimes, but I'm only human, so sue me. For grade 0, we're still using Heated Blade Ardart. When this unit is brought upon you, second, draw 1 card. For grade 1, we have Blazembar Dragon. When this unit is brought upon by Boulder Dragon, call this card to rear guard and soul charge 1. During your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Varga in its card name, this unit gets 2,000 power, continuous effect, so only during my turn. You can play a playset this guy if they want to go for that extra rear guard ability, getting a 10k attack or 10k boost. It depends on what you want to do with this weird deck, like how much aggression you want to go for. Speaking of Boulder, we're playing the grade 2 Boulder Dragon. When this unit is brought upon by a grade 3 card with Varga in its card name, call this card to rear guard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if your Vanguard's Varga, this unit gets 5k power, and to the end of that battle. And at the end of the battle, retire this unit and draw 1 card. Now, I've seen people play a place of this guy as well, mainly because they want to draw into their hand more carefully, and they get the 5k booster, so making this guy like a 15k boost beat stick, pretty much. Now, for the 1 copy we have is the fated one of Unparalleled Varga Dragres. 1 turn skill only. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, counterblast 1. Retire all of yours and your opponent's front row rear guards, and this unit gets 10,000 power until the end of the turn. At the end of the battle, stand this unit, and it gets drive -2 until the end of the turn. Divine skill. At the end of battle, this unit attacked a grade 3 grave unit. If your opponent's damage zone has 4 or more, this unit attacks, and this unit attacks 2 more times this turn. Counterblast 1, stand this unit, and it gets drive +2 again until the end of turn. So its drive becomes restored again. Excuse me, I'm speaking, you stupid phone. Don't interrupt me. Damn phone. Anyways, you guys, that is my ride deck. Now, for the main deck, as for grade 0s, now I know that now most of these cards are from Now's deck profile as well. So, and I just add a little bit more fuel to the fire. Literally. So, we're still using Dinobreeze for our heals. For our criticals, we're still using Stealth Rogue Beast Sunegosuri. And then for Burning Flail Dragon. This card is pretty good for this deck because the deck does have a little bit of soul blasting tendencies. Shut the hell up, you stupid phone. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. Put this unit into your soul. Choose one of your units and it gets 2k power and stay in the turn. So 4 of those, and then 3 copies of Blazembar and Parama because of the extra defense that we need sometimes. Because decks are getting pretty fucking crazy, so you guys want to be protected and prepared. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 to the shield. So 3 of that, and then 1 copy of Dragveda. Additional skill is choose one of your Vanguards and it stands back up. So if you draw this card during your divine skill, you technically get 4 attacks in the turn. So if you're quite lucky, this will be your finisher if you can pull it off. I know a lot of people have tried and mastered it, but only a few can do that. even I can't do it. So that is my grade 0 lineup. Now, on to grade 1. How many grade 1s are we running this deck? I need to double check this for sure. Okay, we are running 16 grade 1s in here. Now, the first one we have is the new one for the collection, Dragritter Asma. Asma, yeah. When this unit boosts, if your Vanguard's Varga, this unit gets 2,000 power into the battle, and at the end of the battle, retire this unit and energy charge 1. So I play for this because this card is still... It's giving the card a chance, not just because of its luxury rarity, but because some commons can surprise you. And of course, for grade 1s, we're still playing Battle Monk of Raging Flames Rokusei. When this unit is placed on Rearguard, if your Vanguard's Varga, your opponent cannot intercept until the turn. When any player's unit is retired from the front row Rearguard in the same column as this unit during your turn, if your Vanguard is Varga, retire this unit and draw 1 card. So it helps you draw another card, and it helps you prevent your opponent from intercepting the turn that Varga attacks. Next, we have 4 copies of Storm/Dragon. When this unit is retired from Rearguard by Varga in its card name, call this card to Rearguard in the back row as Rest. However, if your Vanguard is in a Malwyrm state, Soul Blast 1 and restand this unit. If your Vanguard is in a Malwyrm state, this unit gets 5k power as well. And of course, it's a continuous effect. Now that's for the main support for Varga. Now for the Perfect Guards, we're playing 3 copies of Sparkle Rejector Dragon, because now does use this. And then 1 Elementaria copy for that one, because we do have decks that can do triple drive and gain triple drive. When they do that, you can play this card for free without paying its cost. And unless it doesn't use it, then you can just use it as a Perfect Guard. The only downside is you have to remove it from the game completely at the end of its use. That's the unfortunate price. So like I said in my last video, you guys don't like this option, just play another copy of Sparkle Rejector, and then you should be okay. But some people prefer the Blitz order as well, at least 1 copy of it. Okay. Now for grade 2, I'm using actually 10 grade 2s in here. The first one I'm using is Rockbound Edge Dragon. This is a new one from set 11. When this unit attacks, if your Vanguard is named Varga, this unit gets 5k power into that battle. Then you may Soul Charge 1. Drop ability. If you have a Vanguard with Varga in its card name, Energy Blast 3, and call this card to Rearguard. If your Vanguard is in the Malwyrm state, this unit also gets plus 5k power. So you can still get this card, get 10,000 extra, so 20k. And I am playing it as a 4 because the deck is already a Malwyrm infection, so why not just give it more of a boost. Next, of course, we have the classic Dragritter Shura. When this unit attacks, Energy Blast 3? Oh no, 2. And this unit gets 5,000 power into that battle. Choose up to one of your Rearguards with a different card name from this unit, and it gets a skill. When this unit is retired from Rearguard, put that card back into your hand until the end of the turn. When this unit is retired by Varga's ability, if your opponent's Vanguard is going through a graveyard, counterblast 1 and call this to Rearguard, and it gets 10,000 power and the end of the turn. So that's still a main classic for the deck anyways. Now for the Blitz order ability we're using, and this is another good option. Bonds between humans and dragons. Its cost is Energy Blast 2. If your opponent's Vanguard is greater or greater, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets 25,000 power until the end of that battle. So this card's a nice little option if you want to go for more defensive skill, or just something it's a strong defense. The best thing I could do off this deck is best defense and the best offense. But a lot of people have different styles, and that's what I really appreciate. Now for grade 3, we're actually playing only 8 grade 3s in here, and the one we're playing the most is 4 copies of Unparalleled Drekasleif, Varga Dragres Rakshasa. It's a Malwyrm ability. When this unit is placed by writing from a unit with Varga in its different card name from this unit or from a unit in Malwyrm state, and to the end of this fight, this unit is in the Malwyrm state. And if your Persona Rod was not activated this turn, activate Persona Ride. When this unit in the Malwyrm state attacks a Vanguard Retire all front row rear guards, and this unit gets 10,000 power until the end of turn. At the end of that battle, Counterblast 1, retire all back row rear guards, stand this unit, and gets drive -2 until the end of turn. It also contains Divine Skill. At the end of battle, this unit attacked by, if this unit stand by this unit's original auto ability this turn, Counterblast 1, stand this unit, and gets drive -2 until the end of turn. So, same effect as the original Varga, so that's why a 4 of it is an essential. The next one we have is Twin Pulse of Dragon. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if your Vanguard's Varga, Energy Blast 3, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to one grade 3 or less card from among them, call it to rearguard, and shuffle the deck. When this unit is retired from rearguard by Varga, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, choose one of your Vanguards and gets 5,000 power until the end of the turn. So this card is definitely the best one out of all the support that Varga has ever been getting lately. So, until we see what more support we can be seeing from set 13 and 14, this is the best that we can do. And guys, that is all we have for the update video of Varga Dragres, Rakshasa, which is not a bad name. And if you guys like the content I do create on my channel, please subscribe to my channel, comment down below, thumbs up for it, show some love. I would greatly appreciate it more than anything. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever about this deck, there's always a deck list in the box down below. Go ahead and check that out. I'm very open to hearing opinions as long as they're opinions and not troll related. Now before I do go, as always in my videos, there's some few last words I just want to say. And I keep saying this, but please be safe out there, make good choices, and don't let the world's corruption ruin how you live your life. Live your life authentically and beautifully, and don't let anyone speak any different of you. If they do, tell them to fuck off. But that's all I have to say for you guys. I'll see you guys next video, and as always, I've been your host, Siren Frost, signing out.